Geobyte.
Hello friends, welcome to the Geobyte. In this video, we will discuss very important problems in the strength of material for a concept of shear force and bending moment diagrams. This concept is very easy and important for both mechanical and civil students who are preparing for RRB JE and SSC JE. Look at the very first question. A beam 10 meters long, simply supported at the ends, carries a point load of W 1000 newtons. At the midspan, the bending moment under the load. The problem is given like this. It is for simply supported beam. Simply supported beam. The length of the beam given 10 meters and the load at the middle of the beam is 1000 newtons. You are asked to find the bending moment under the load. What is the expected bending moment under the load? For that, let us construct the simply supported beam. The load is acting at the middle of the beam. The length of the beam given L. It means this is L by 2. Other part also L by 2. A be the one reaction, B be the another reaction, C be the middle of the beam. Since only one load is acting, that too at the middle of the beam, therefore reaction at A, RA equal to half of the load, and reaction at B also equal to half of the load. Then bending moment at C, bending moment at C at the middle of the beam, that is MC, equal to the load W by 2 multiplied by distance up to this part I am taking. Load is W by 2 multiplied by distance. Moment means product of force and perpendicular distance. Here load is RB W by 2 into L by 2. W by 2 into L by 2 equal to W L by 4. That is the formula to find the maximum bending moment at the middle of the simply supported beam. Here the load W given 1000, load is 1000 and distance is 10, distance is 10, W L by 4, 1000, 1 minute, 1000 into L is 10 by 4. You simplify this value for 2.5 times. 2.5 into 1000 is equal to 2500. The load is in Newton and the distance is in meter. So the unit is Newton meter, is also written as joule. Anyhow, 2500 Newton meter is the correct option. Look at the options. 10,000, it is not correct. 5,000 is also not correct. 2500 is correct. Option C is absolutely correct. I hope you clearly understood. Look at the next problem. Look at the second problem. the bending moment equation as a function of the distance x measured from the left end for a simply supported beam of span L carrying uniformly distributed load W per unit length will be given by. So the problem is for simply supported beam, but it is carrying the uniformly distributed load W per unit length. You are asked to decide the bending moment at a distance of x. What is the bending moment at a distance of x? For that, let us construct the simply supported beam. This is a beam. It is carrying uniformly distributed load. The uniformly distributed load can be generally marked like this. This is the UDL, uniformly distributed load. The magnitude of that load is W, which is in Newton per meter. A be the one reaction, B be the another reaction. Assume L be the total length of the beam. You are asked to find the bending moment at a distance of x from left support. Indirectly, you are asked to find the bending moment at C. Then, first let us find the RA, RA and RB. RA plus RB, since the given load is UDL, to get the point load from UDL, you have to multiply UDL with UDL distance. The UDL is W, UDL distance is L, W into L. And this load is equally shared by both reactions. Therefore, RA equal to WL by 2, RB equal to WL by 2, because the load is uniformly distributing. Then bending moment at a distance x, equal to, let us take the bending moment from the left end up to the distance x, this part. In this part we are going to find the bending moment. So it is equal to RA into x. It is acting in the clockwise direction. This is acting in the clockwise direction, whereas the moment due to UDL is in the anti-clockwise direction. That's why I am taking the other part is minus W into x. UDL into UDL distance gives the point load. Assume that resultant point load is acting in between A and C. Therefore, the bending moment equal to resultant load multiplied by the distance from the middle of the AC to up to distance C, that is x by 2. I hope you clearly understood. For getting the point load from the UDL, you have to multiply UDL with UDL distance. This is UDL with UDL distance. After getting the point load from the UDL, assume that resultant point load is acting at the middle of the AC. Middle of the AC means somewhere here. From that point to the distance up to C, you have to take the bending moment, that is x by 2. So anyhow, RA equal to WL by 2. RA, एक minute. WL by 2 into x minus W x square by 2. So this is the answer. This is the answer. WLX by 2 minus WX square by 2. Let us go for the answers. W. Look at the option B. Option B, double Lx by 2 minus Wx square by 2. Therefore, option B is absolutely correct. I hope you clearly understood. Let us go for the next problem. Look at the third problem. The bending moment diagram for a simply supported beam with a load at a distance at the midpoint, midspan. Okay. A simply supported beam is there. On that beam, load is acting at the midpoint. Once again, the bending moment diagram for a simply supported beam with a load at the midspan. Load at the midspan means point load is acting at the middle of the beam, like this. Middle of the beam, somewhere here, the load is acting. Here the total length may be L. Okay. Then we are asked to find the bending moment diagram. Now, since the load is acting at the middle point, this is equal to W by 2. The other reaction also W by 2. Let us take the bending moment at a distance x from the right support. Then bending moment at xx. Bending moment at xx. That is, I can write mxx equal to W by 2 into x. Since the bending moment is the function of only distance, therefore bending moment is linearly varying. Since the bending moment is linearly varying, the bending moment diagram is looking like a triangle. The bending moment diagram looks like a triangle. Therefore, option D is absolutely correct. Remember, the bending moment diagram under UDL is maintaining the parabolic shape. The bending moment diagram with point load is looking like a triangle. I hope you clearly understood. Look at the next problem. The maximum bending moment in a simply supported beam carrying two unequal concentrated loads occur. Option A, at the middle of the span. Option B, under any of the loads. Option C, under the heavier load. Option D, not necessarily under any load. For that, let us construct the simply supported beam with unequal loads. This may be the one simply supported beam, and one more simply supported beam may be like this. For both cases, let us take the loads 5 newtons, 6 newtons. Here also 5 newtons, 6 newtons. To conclude, where do you get the maximum bending moment? So for the case 1, this is the case 1. Case 1, this is the case 2. Case 2. For the case 1, let us mark the distances. This may be 2 meters. The middle distance may be 3 meters. This one may be 1 meter. Whereas for other case, the distances may be 1 meter, 2 meter and 1 meter. For both cases, loads are same but distances are different. These diagrams I have selected to come to know under which load bending moment is maximum. For that case, let us see the A, B, C, D. First let us take the case 1. For the case 1, RA plus RB equal to sum of the loads equal to sum of the reactions equal to 5 plus 6 equal to 11 newtons. To know RA, RB separately, reaction at B and reaction at A separately, let us take the moments about B. Taking moments about B, you can also take about A. So we are taking the moments about B, means this is the reference point. With respect to that reference point, the moment due to RA is RA into up to distance B, that is 2 plus 3 plus 1, 6. So it is giving clockwise moment. Clockwise moment must be equal to anti-clockwise moment for equilibrium conditions of the bodies. Therefore 5 into 4 is giving one anti-clockwise moment. One anti-clockwise moment like this plus 6 into this one, 6 into distance up to B 1, this is also giving an anti-clockwise moment. Just I have equated the clockwise moment with the anti-clockwise moment. Then it is RA into 6 is equal to 20 plus 6, 26. 26 by 6 is giving around 4.34 newtons. Then RB equal to total load is 11 minus 4.34. 11 minus 4.34. The answer is 6.66 newtons. So RB equal to 6.66 newtons. RA equal to 4.34 newtons. Now bending moment, let me minimize it. Bending moment at C equal to load into distance, means RA into up to distance C equal to MC. Bending moment at C equal to 4.34 multiplied by up to distance C 2. Similarly, bending moment at D equal to this RB into this distance. So it is equal to RB into 1. But RB equal to how much? 6.66 into 1. It is equal to 6.66 Newton meter, whereas the first one 4.34 into 2. Answer is 8.68 newtons. So look at the bending moment values. Bending moment at C is 8.68. Bending moment at D is 6.66. Therefore, bending moment is not same at or under the point loads. For this case, it is very clear that bending moment is maximum under 5 newtons. Let us take the other case. For this case, this is the A, B, C, D, RA plus RB equal to 11 newtons. Taking moments about B, taking moments about B, then RA, this is the RA, this is the RB. RA into up to distance B, 4, it is giving the clockwise moment, multiplied by 5 into up to distance B, giving anti-clockwise moment, plus 6 into up to distance B, 1. So RA into 4 is equal to 15 plus 6, it is equal to 21 Newton meter. Then RA equal to 21 by 4 equal to 5.25. RA equal to 5.25 newtons. Then RB equal to 11 minus 5.25 equal to 5.75 newtons. Therefore, bending moment at C equal to RA into up to distance C. RA into up to distance C. RA up to distance C, 1 minute. Up to distance C is 1 meter. 1 meter. So RA equal to 5.25 into 1. It is equal to 5.25 Newton meter. Similarly, bending moment at D. Bending moment at D, take this part. So bending moment at D equal to RB into 1 meter. RB into up to distance D. RB is how much? RB 5.75. 5.75. So 5.75 into 1 equal to 5.75 Newton meter. Now look at the value. Though the loads are same, in the first case, this is the first case, this is the second case. So in the first case, bending moment is maximum under C. In the second case, bending moment is maximum at under D. Therefore, maximum bending moment may be occurring under any load. Look at the options. At the midspan, no. Under any of the loads, absolutely correct. The maximum bending moment is occurring under any of the two loads.
Geobyte.